In order to employ female teachers, the government has to set a recruitment policy. It is possible that this recruitment policy is already in place and the government or the private sector are following it. But this is a suggestion that the recruitment policies of the government of Pakistan are an area which can be modified. If there are any recruitment policies with the government of Pakistan, which the private sector is also implementing, these policies can always be modified, especially with reference to the academic qualification of teachers to be lessened and more of professional training to be developed among the in-service teachers or the pre-service teachers or the students who are striving to become teachers. So in all these respects, the government of Pakistan can always modify the recruitment policy and then work on it. And also there should be a section of research which is finding out whether this is helping the schools to bring up the results and achievement of their students. Teachers can be hired with metric and FA, FSC level, and through teacher training, their expertise can be developed. So this is one thing the government really needs to do. They can hire younger people and develop them into good teachers by giving them proper training and expertise. And this is how the professional development will also take place, and the students or the young people after metric and FSC, when will be hired, they will become independent and they will be very secure in their jobs because they would know that they are already in service and they do not have to look for jobs after they complete their degrees. So any sort of certification or degree can be introduced in the schools to do certain activities and certain workshops and attend some seminars and work on the action research. So this type of a syllabus should be introduced for the in-service teachers. So at a very young age, these in-service teachers would become independent because they will be employed as teachers. Their academic qualification is satisfying for the primary level because it is not subject specialization which is required. It is similar to the policy that is working in Pakistan with the health section, where the nurses are actually employed as nurses and they are called student nurses, and these nurses are then given training. So at the same time, their jobs are secure. They are interested in the profession. They work on it because they know they are professionally developing themselves, and at the same time, they are also earning their livelihood. So it is a very pleasurable thing to understand that people are independent. They have their salaries to look after themselves or even sometimes their families, and at the same time, they are developing to progress further. This would be a practical solution for the recruitment of women teachers, particularly in rural areas where they are needed the most. So this sort of a policy, if is in practice, then that means people will be more satisfied and motivated to work. And this could be just an example for the teachers who are working in the urban areas, that those teachers who are working in the rural areas are professionally developing themselves. And these teachers in the urban areas will also be motivated to get some sort of certification and in-service training. The government can easily establish training institutes for teachers to attend after the school day or maybe on the weekends. And these teachers can also be given online training where the teachers would be attending their sessions while they are at home. Also, they are not neglecting their family life. And some action researches can be assigned to these teachers to complete as assignments. So it would be more of an independent training going on, where the teachers would be most of the time working independently on their assignments and projects. At the same time, there is a designed curriculum that they are following. They are also growing professionally. They are also developing in their profession. At the same time, they are earning, and there is no concept of having higher degrees like BA or MA or MPhil for these teachers who are going to teach in the primary sections. So even after FA and metric, if they are given proper teacher training, they can be very successful teachers in the primary section, especially in the rural areas.